If you've just learned full OLL, you've probably run into this issue. And well, of course, you should always be doing the correct cases. I see a lot of unjustified hate for dot cases, especially among beginners. While actually, the dot cases are pretty good if you do the correct algs. So today I'm going to be showing you the algs I use for every dot case, which I also believe to be the best for every dot case. Only a few of these algs will actually be the normal cases that most people use, and for other ones, I've got them from Brina Sun, so credit to them. So without further ado, let's get into the first case.
We're going to be starting off with the OLLs with 4 corners oriented. So here, they're all oriented, of course, and the edges are, of course, all unoriented because it's a dot OLL. That's why it's called a dot. This one has a pretty easy alg, which I definitely would recommend. S prime, R U, R prime. We're taking out this pair if you are following along. S to fix the S layer. U prime. And now we do this pretty easy insert where this corner is facing this way and this one is facing up. And this edge is unoriented. This M prime, U. Insert this pair and finish off with an R wide prime. Once again, S prime. Take out the pair. S, U prime, M prime. Insert the pair, finish off with an R wide prime. Next are OLLs with no corners oriented. We have this one, which has a bar and 2 smaller ones. And we have this one, which has 2 long bars and no smaller ones. This one is pretty easy. We first of all split up our pair, R, U prime, R two prime, do it D prime to make sure the white pieces are all in this and this layer. We do R white, U, R white prime. You could see it as like taking out a pair, I guess, or something. Just a pretty easy trigger. R white, U, R white prime. Now we undo our setup moves, which would be a D, R2, U, R prime. Now for the other alg, we start from this angle, and we start off with a U2 outsert, R, U2, R prime, but we're going to cancel into sledge. So instead of finishing off with an R prime, we're going to finish off with an R2 prime, R, U2, R2 prime, and we're going to go on with the sledge, FR, F prime, and now we're just going to do U2 and another sledge, U2, R prime, FR, F prime. Next we have our ones with 1 corner oriented. Here we have this block, and this block. And here we have this block, and this block. For this one, we're going to start off with a sledge. Now we're going to do a U prime, an S. We're going to insert this corner in the back. R prime, U prime, R, U, and just another R, and an S prime. Once again, sledge, U prime, S prime, insert the corner in the back, U, R, S prime. For this other one, we're going to hold it like the blocks right here. F white prime, now an inverse sexy, U, R, U prime, R prime. And now we're going to do an S prime and cancel into this OLL by doing this, R prime, F prime, R, U, insert the pair. Once again, F wide, U, RU R prime, or RU prime R prime, sorry. S prime R prime F prime RU RU prime R prime. Next we have the OLLs with two oriented corners. Here you have this one where they're next to each other and this block is long and facing away from the corners. Here we have these two corners are facing up, and these two smaller blocks are here and facing away from each other. And we have finally two diagonal corners, and these blocks are both facing away from this one, these two smaller blocks. So this one, it's a variation of the third OLL we just did, which is going to start off with, once again, R2 R2 prime, and we're going to still cancel into the sledge. And do we U2, and instead of doing another sledge here, we're going to finish off with an insert we did for the first OLL, which is an M prime, U, R, U prime, and then an R prime. Once again, U2, R2 prime, cancel the sledge, U2, M prime, and then finish off with this R prime. Next, we have this one. I'm going to hold it like this. And we're going to start off with an S prime. Now, to get this pair, and do an S, and just finish off by doing U prime and a sledge. Once again, S prime, take out, S, U prime, sledge. Finally, this one is the inverse of the one we just did. So we're going to start off with a hedge. Now do a U, and S prime, insert this pair, and do an S. Once again, hedge, U, S prime, insert the pair, and then S. Now finally, we'll do that scramble from the start of the video, but with our now newly learned algs. The same start, of course.
Thank you for watching.